Hello and welcome to another episode of Fallout 4. But this go around will be a little bit different because I will be doing a challenge run of can I beat Fallout 4 with only using Nuka-cola Quantums as health items. A friend had suggested this idea to me before, but now I am acting upon that idea. Now, some rules before we get into this episode of many more. Rule number 1, I can only use Nuka-cola Quantums as health items or to heal with. Rule number 2, I can't use glitches, mods, or exploits to enhance my ability to gain excess resources or my ability to survive in combat. It will all be vanilla gameplay, mostly. And rule number 3, have fun.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Now first, I make my character. I make him resemble the man who suggested this challenge to me. Doesn't he look beautiful, don't you think? Well, moving on. I played the opening scene of the game, going around the house and drinking the coffee and reading the comic book after talking to Cosworth. I then watched the Nuka News.
Flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
What?
But after playing for a bit, my game bugged and I had to reset. Just watch. Yeah, I die. So, after my game bugged, I played my game a bit more cautiously, because I had to make my saves and whatnot. Anyway, but I played the game, and, well, I made the character resemble another friend of mine.
Hi.
And leave a comment if you know who they might be. But moving on, we make our way through the vault. A better life underground.
A better future underground.
A better future underground. Unfortunately, I didn't capture the bombs falling or anything else because I forgot. But we take our suits and we make our way through the vault to the refrigerators, and I say bye to Sean.
I'm not going far. I'll just be over there.
There he is, see? Daddy's...
This suit is a little bit tight, actually.
The pod will decontaminate and depressurize.
And then I watch my wife die.
Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
And then I freeze back, but eventually I thaw back out and I promise to my wife that I will avenge her death. And then I close the pod and I make my way through the vault trying to escape. I only take some damage from the rad roaches and I kill all the rest. Then I make some final adjustments to Quantum Man himself, but I accidentally reset my character and I have to restart. And here he is again, brand new, fresh out the freezer, like nothing happened, right? So far, I think he was pretty good on the stats and everything else too. But then I head out of the vault. I'm pretty sure everything was fine. So not making a casual video. I gotta keep talking, like right now. The bright sunlight, my breath. After looking around the vault area, I make my way down to Sanctuary and talk with Cosworth. This robot is quite smart over the past 210 years, but I come over and he's burning down a house. But yeah, kills all the rad roaches and the bloat flies for me, because I don't have anything to heal with. So everything else I will then sell. This is a little vault behind a bunker behind a house, actually.
Lock's really strong.
Here's the thing. A sort of note.
Don't know exactly what I was doing, but I go throughout the whole settlement. I scrap everything that I see in sight. And then in Sean's room, I remember the special book. So then I put the perk into intelligence. That's what I did. That's right, yeah. Well, anyway, I make my way out of Sanctuary, not to forget the duffel bag up here by the statue. And then I make my way down to the Red Rocket truck stop, where I meet Dogmeat, who bounces up a tire. Huh.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself? You lose your owner, buddy?
He's a good boy who will assist me in combat in future
Okay, then.
endeavors.
Stick together.
After looking around the Red Rocket truck stop, these mole rats that are scripted to eventually attack, well, they attack. Me and Dogmeat make quick work of them as we pop their heads off, and as I miss all my shots, so I gotta resort to melee. I try not to get hit all that much in this playthrough because I have nothing to heal with. But I make my way to their little home, and I set ablaze the area, and then I shoot this tank, which I probably shouldn't have because it hurt me a little bit, just a little bit. Well, I find this fusion core that I will use later. Find a ad. Then I kill the mole rat. Usually it's a mother, but this time it wasn't. It was just a. Well, that's an explosion. But I eventually unload into the mole rat, and me and Dogmeat loot the place. Eventually we head out. I make my way down to Concord, where in this house, I first find the first Nuka-cola Quantum of the playthrough. Yep, you can see I'm a little bit excited there, but I take it and I move on. Going into the downtown area of Concord, I see all the raiders and I decide to help. Eventually. I pop that guy's head off, and then I take things that I can't use besides the armor, and I help Preston defeat the rest. He gets my attention as I decide to loot places around and whatever else, and eventually I'll take that laser musket, but also at this point I level up, and I take the fusion cells and the laser musket from the fallen Minuteman. I will pray for your soul. Sorry, they had to die to raiders, because of course you did. Anyway, I loot, I suit up, I pick my perk of Gunslinger. I make my way, after doing a little photo shoot, I make my way into the Museum of Freedom, whatever it is, go into the basement, get the fusion core. I didn't actually have to get, but I wanted the XP anyway. Shoot some of the raiders and some gas tanks, I guess. I pop this guy's head off too. Quite a wonderful sight. Make my way to the hallway where I kill more raiders. And he phases through a door for some reason. But I go into the office where I meet Preston and Sturgis and the rest of the gang after I take the Perception bobblehead. Nice little find.
Glad to help.
I say I'm glad to help when I'm actually not. I'm actually I'm furiously glad to help. But Sturgis gives me a rundown of a pre-war power armor, as you're probably hearing right now, up on the roof.
We're talking a full suit.
Of Cherry T45 power armor. Anyway, I talked with Mama Murphy about something gonna happen. You'll see. But I put the fusion core in, and I fight all the raiders.
give you that. Come on, I've got places to be.
He has places to be. Well, I do too. Called the ground. I make my way through town, making quick work of all of the raiders, blowing things up, squishing sandbags. Well, later on. Then something pops out of the sewer grate, which that is a death claw. It puts up a pretty good fight, along with the dog meat, who's probably doing most of the work. To be honest, I use a car to explode a portion of the death claw's health, while I shred it to pieces. Then I take care of the rest of the raiders in town. I go inside and I talk with Preston and the gang, and we make a deal that I talk to him. He pays me. He didn't want the money. Well, I did want the money, but I said I didn't want it. Blah blah. And I talk with Mama Murphy again.
Please, Mom.
And I need more information about my son, but she just can't tell me because she wants chems, and he said no. Well,
Mister.
so we decide to make our way to Sanctuary Hills. Let's go, people. Make our way back. Everybody seemed to phase there and started hammering a building for some reason. But I make my little setup for this temporary challenge playthrough.
Oh, good.
And I be sarcastic to Preston.
It's not that people are helpless. They just need someone to give
I level up again, as you just saw.
That's what the Minutemen are supposed to be all about. By the way,
And after Preston talks about the Minutemen and me joining and blah blah blah, don't really care too much. I choose my perk, and I go off on a little adventure to Diamond City. But along the way, I meet Wolfgang and his buddy trying to harass Trudy about her son and chems and blah blah blah. Watch the live stream, you'll see all about it. Anyway, I try to threaten him, and it fails, so I kill him, and dog meat bites her in the leg as I finish her off. Well, I try to, at least. I did not want this. Well, I make it to Trudy, and I ask if everything is okay. I then trade with her, and I buy things that I still can't use. So I sell most of it. But thankfully, I leave a little gift for her time and caps as I make my way to the Starlight Drive-In, where in this little shed or side room of the theater screen, I find a Nuka-cola Quantum as I go to immediately. But then a rad roach attacks me. Well, it tries to, and I try to shoot it, but I keep missing. Anyway, I killed it. I take a fusion core, and then I kill some more mole rats outside or in the main parking lot. Me and dog meat again make quick work of them as I blast this one to a. Well, I put lead in it. I didn't put it to pieces. I just put lead in it. But I find this one dude out by the road on the way to Diamond City, and he's a bartender. And dog meat plays with a toy in the background, but I think I buy something. Can't quite remember. But moving on. I make my way down to the Super Duper Mart, where I'm seeing raiders up on the bridge balcony. I don't know. Anyway, I'm confronted by some feral ghouls, which dog meat helps me take care of. But this revolver did absolutely nothing, and so I had to bash it. Broke its arm off. I killed some raiders in an off-screen headshot, I think. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, this is the Brotherhood. I keep going down. I get the quest started of fire support. But before I go down to the Brotherhood to aid Dance in the people in killing the ghouls. I kill these raiders. Make my way down outside of town to the masses of gravel and sand, where I want to kill some more raiders. I can't see him. I eventually try to kill them while I am slowly losing health, but I regain that health by leveling up. Every time that you level up, you get full health boost. But then all of a sudden, some mole rats come up and they try to eat my face, or probably my toes, because they're at that level. And then bloat flies come in, and they all want to be they want to be part of the they want to be a part of the party. Blech, tongue twister. Anyway, I upgrade my guns with what materials I had, and then I need gun nut. At least drink one. Well, not this one. I make my way to Diamond City, talk with Piper and the mayor, and then Deacon, who's actually hiding up in there. I talk with Danny. Just watch the live stream, you'll see everything. I make my way down to the Diamond City market, where I try to find Nick Valentine's agency, or detective agency. First, I go to Piper's little thing for the newspaper.
Miss Perkins.
I find Miss Perkins, and I want to go and help this Nick Valentine fellow because he can help me find my son. So I do a little speed-up montage through town. I cook some food. I avoid everything in Boston. So I make my way to the Swan's Pond area, and I go down to the train station, or the subway station, more like. You don't sound ready. Wait, hold on, is my mic right? Okay, my mic was right, because I went down into the subway and I killed many triggermen. Oh, okay, I wasted a grenade there, unfortunately. Loot or anything I might miss. But while going down in the subway, I find another Nuka-cola Quantum. That is my second or third one so far in the run. I make quick work of these triggermen in the vault. Just slide on by, then I make my way down to shoot whatever his name was in the head. Yeah, I'm not. I talk with Nick Valentine about getting out of here, which we eventually do.
Life and limb.
Why does he?
Old private eye.
Private eye. First of all, what are you?
Whoa.
Yeah, what are you?
What?
Yeah.
What are you?
Told
Synth.
you, I'm a detective.
He's a detective who likes to shoot triggermen, same as me. I absolutely missed my shot here, and I missed his too. Well, I tried. Can't say so I tried. I tried. Fast forward a little bit, where we make our way through the vault, unlock doors, shoot triggermen, go upstairs like a fitness instructor designed this place. I loot a comic book. Forgot what that was. I don't know. Anyway, I gather resources, loot, kill more triggermen, as you do in a casual Tuesday of Fallout 4. Make our way up the stairs even more. He picks a lock, and then we go on through. The other option that's not as hard. We meet Skinny Malone and the rest of his crew. And I pass a speech check to Darla, where she basically dumps Skinny Malone. But so sad, you know. Yeah, I rarely choose that option of the dialogue, but it still works, so I'm good. Anyway, we make it out of the vault, and I ask Nick for help. I give him an explanation of how I found him. And make our way back to Diamond City Market to the detective agency. Bless me. So then, I grab a comic book of Robco Fun. I don't know why I included this, but overall, this was a pretty good first episode. Overall, I think the video was alright. I think this is only going to be episode 1. So I hope that this all worked out pretty well. But I got paid, I got an outfit for the detective's work, which I won't ever wear that hat or the trench coat. But I talked with Nick Valentine about what happened. Now, I hope you all enjoyed this video, because I enjoyed making it. I had my friend do a little cameo there, if you heard. I ran out of options for recording, so I had to do this all in one take. Hopefully it sounds good. But this is episode 1, so in the future, on episode 2, I shall hopefully do better on editing, commentary. It'll get better. I'm sure it'll get better from here. Trust me. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, because I enjoyed making it. And I hope y'all will come back for the next episode whenever it comes out. My schedule on making videos is not the best because school started and whatever else. And yeah, I hope this was entertaining, and I'll see y'all in the next episode, whenever that will be. But I'll see y'all then. Peace out.